Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be planning in my work planner for the week of September 8th to the 14th, and I have chosen Fall Collections Volume 2 by Amber Plans Her Day. I am relatively certain I have not touched this book. I have been hoarding it. Um, Actually, I don't think I've really been hoarding it so much as I've been trying to use up my stash. And in reviewing my fall books, I found that I don't think I've touched very much, if any, of my 2023 and 2024 books. And so I don't want to make that same mistake for 2025. So I'm using my older books leading up to, official fall. So what's that, September 22nd? And then I'm going to try to break into um, my more current fall books and also come back into these books. But for this spread, I have chosen this set. I think these are gorgeous florals. We get two of the same page and then some boxes, which still kind of look a little summery. So it is technically still summer, even though it's September, and to me, September says fall. We get a couple of quotes with each collection and then some smaller florals. So I'm going to go into the um, functional first because I need to pull in two boxes Wednesday and Friday. And then I need to pull my bullet points in. This is my um, my priority for the day. 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 7. So we got 7 of each color. I only need 5. I think I'm going to go with the green bullet points. And then I'm going to use the more colorful boxes, I think. Although I could do monochromatic. Might do that. Since it's all kind of going to land here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's Monday. Louisa's. Normally I put 2 bullet points on Tuesday because I have Wednesday, because I have 2 one-on-ones on Wednesday. However, this week, one of the people that I support is out of town, so I do not have a one-on-one with her. And then Saturday and Sunday are kind of throwaway days as far as planning goes, if you will. Is this going to come all the way to the top? I don't think it is. Let's see. Trying to get out of the habit of hoarding my stickers because if it can be, I'm going to use my jelly roll on this because it'll blend with the paper a little bit better. So if it can be hoarded, I am notorious for hoarding it. And I'm trying to get out of that habit just because I've got 2 bookshelves worth of sticker books, and I get more every season. So every time new sticker books come out, of course, I want the new books. And I'm getting to the point where I don't have room for new books. I've got to use up my old stash. And I also need to Also, I don't want to be hoarding my new books because, then the new stuff comes out and I want the new stuff because I think it's gorgeous, and then I end up not using it because I'm trying to use it in my stash. It's bad. It's a horrible, horrible cycle, and I have fallen down that rabbit hole and I need to get out of it. Having said that, um, I have got a ton of books that I'm sitting here looking at. I decorate 3 planners a week plus 3 single pages per month, and I'm not making a dent in my books. So I've got to get better about using my books. Got to. I really don't have a choice. I've either got to do that or I've got to stop buying books. And we all know, like, if you are a sticker book buyer, that is not going to happen. I'm not going to quit buying books because I have to have the new books. They're gorgeous. They're just, I mean, these ladies they design gorgeous books, and I can't not have the books. So I have to use what I have, and I'm having trouble with that. So if anybody has any recommendations for that, I think I need to start a journal, even though I haven't journaled in years. I need to start a journal because then I've also got if you've never watched Creative Karma Design, I highly recommend you watch her. I adore her. That is hilarious. And she also has a Patreon page that I'm a member of. And if you are a patron, you get a free printable set every month. And she makes the cutest little printables. Matter of fact, I've used a couple of her printables in my videos. And so there's that. I want to use her printables, but I've got 2 or 3 or 4 months worth of printables sitting on my computer waiting to be used because here we are. So, boxes for Wednesday and Friday. I've got 2 reports due, and I think I'm going to go with green boxes. And what I'm going to do, so this report has to be submitted on this day or by this day. I could put it here and this one here. I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm actually going to put it, will it fit over here? I don't know if it'll fit over here or not, under this bullet point. It will. I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to put Friday here. This report cannot go before Friday. It actually probably needs to go Monday because it's expense reports and our expense cycle closes on the 13th. I don't know if they'll close it early or not. And then I'm going to take a smaller floral and cut it in half. Or something that resembles in half. I don't think I quite got that in half. I did actually. And I'm going to put this one on this edge of this box. And I'm going to put the other half on this edge of this box to sort of break up the monochromatic feel. But also and I'm going to cut this offset off just so when I put whatever my priority for Friday, and I write that in, it won't quite be, won't have to worry about that little edge sticking up. I can get it to come off. Not wanting to come off. Come on. I think that did it. Really? Come on. Good night. That little piece did not want to let go. That way I'll have a long line there that I can write on. And I want something up here. Let's see what quotes are in here. There's quotes with every set. Autumn is the season of my soul. Just a girl who loves fall. Fall breeze and autumn leaves. I love you, fall. Hey there, pumpkin. Warm and cozy. Not yet. Fall, sweet fall. Meet me under the falling leaves. There's no time like fall. Oh my gourd, I love fall. Boots, flannels, pumpkin spice. Fall is in the air. Not yet. Always blessed. Fall is my favorite color. I might use that one because of this. So I think that one is going to be one. Whatever spices your pumpkin. Leggings, leaves, and lattes, please. I'm a fall kind of girl. Crazy blessed. Sweater weather. It's better weather. Fall is the season of change. How about fall is my favorite color? For sure. Fall is not in the air yet and won't be probably until, I mean, it is in the mornings, but that's the only time right now anyway. I think I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put just above the box so that I can line up the lines for the A and the F with this line, and hopefully that is straight. Okay, fall is my favorite color. And what do we have in just regular quotes? This too shall pass. Ha! That's pretty fitting for work, right? And don't worry, this too shall pass. Comparison is the thief of joy. Throw kindness around like confetti. So these little loose pages are all from Black Quotes Volume 1 for Member Planter Day, and then these are Black Quotes Volume 2. Which most of these quotes I have hoarded. I've just recently started using these. Although, in my defense, she came out with Black Quotes Volume 2 in 2022, and she just came out with Black Quotes Volume 3 like last year, this year. So I had every reason to believe she was never coming out with another one, and I needed to hoard these, right? Um, I feel like that's my justification. Is it took her way too long. This book is starting to fall apart because it's so old. So remember, if you don't use your books, they fall apart. Your stickers get gummy. All kinds of crazy stuff. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. Always be kinder than necessary. Those are crafty, and I'm not feeling crafty. What do we have in sassy? I don't like morning people or mornings or people. I swear I have it all together. I just forgot where I put it. Man, y'all, that is so me. If you could stop talking, that'd be great. I'm sorry, did I roll my eyes out loud? 2 places you can stay for free in your lane, out of my business. Oh, I feel like I went, if only common sense was more common. And then I'll probably try to find something to put over here, but I think we'll probably look in volume 3 for that. I think I'm going to go there with it, and then drop some florals in. Probably on the edge of this box, sort of like I did. So I'll probably, maybe there, maybe there. Oh, do we have a little corner? I could make a corner. I could make a corner. Do we have a tiny corner maybe? No, no, we do not. We have this one that you probably can't see. I think I'm going to use it. Let's just see what it looks like hanging out, sort of this way with this one. No. Do we like that? Oh, I stuck it down. What if we did it the other way? We did it this way. And then maybe put some florals under it. Like What? What are we going to put under it? Or I have this smaller version of it. I think I might want a smaller version of it. Okay, so this is why I keep multiple tiny little sheets of wax paper, so I can do stuff like this and layer it without pulling it up. I think I like it going this way. I'm going to do that. And we're going to line up. Where are we going to line up was more? I think right there. So we're going to grab this one. Oh, I'm going to have to move that over. Let's move this over. Like there. Just to make sure I don't like that better. I don't. Okay. I've got to work on this side. I've done a thing over here. Well, I've done a little bit, but not much. I think I'm going to take, first of all, I think I'm going to pull this page out of the book. So that I can flip to here. I almost want to do this big green box here and this there. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I think I'm going to need white out because those words are going to show through. So I'm just going to use my Staples white out instead of a correction pen, because when you're going under a box, it doesn't matter and there won't be that much hanging out of here. And then we're going to just put this right here, kind of lined up with that. And I'm going to grab this piece. Wonder if I can use this whole page. That would be amazing. That would be fantastic if I could use this whole page. And I'm willing to bet if I put my mind to it, I can. Which is another thing I'm trying to remember to do, is get my stickers out of my books and into my planners where I will actually be looking at them. Because, you know, hello. So I would like a quote down here. Do I want to do a box down here also? Not really. Alright, so volume 3, what do you have? professional overthinker. Yes, I am. Kind of think I want it, I kind of want something long, and then I'll probably put florals under it. Of course, I mean, I can cut any of these up. Don't touch my pen. Yes, please don't touch my pen. Ever. Don't ever touch my pen. Plan for it. Plan for today. Mental health matters. It does, but you are enough. Always shine. You are loved. Believe in yourself a little more. Focus on the process. I've used that one already. Go for it. Decisions determine destiny. Intention is everything. I kind of like that one. Do I have anything else that I like better? I don't think so. Make it happen. That's a good one. You're unstoppable. You are capable of amazing things. I like that one too. Oh, enough that I've used it already. I also like, and I don't know if I don't know if anybody uh, has it in their books, but there's never forget how wildly capable you are, I think, or something like that. I need to find all my favorite quotes and start printing my own because I've got planners and planners and planners full of quotes that I love, that I wish I had again, you know, that, I mean, I could easily fill up 3 or 4 sheets of sticker paper. So intention is everything. And then let's grab these florals and just fill up the bottom. I really don't think, honestly, that I'll be using I don't think I'll be using this spot for anything. I'm going to go ahead and put this down. I really think that's where I want it. And so I'm going to pull I'm going to line up intention on this line. I'm hoping if I get the I in, get the ends and the eyes lined up, I'm hoping that'll be straight. We're just going to cross our fingers that that is straight. And let's see, this one. Sort of float into here. So then we can grab this one and sort of run it up the side. So And we can grab this one. Drop it in here, but I'm going to let it float off out of the box. So it's kind of coming over, and then I want this one is basically the same in it, but it has the darker leaves. I'll let it. I don't usually overlap my clear stickers, but we're going to today. I'm going to have all these tiny little pieces left. And I have air bubbles that I'm seeing, so I got to get rid of those. Maybe they're not air bubbles. Maybe they're where everything's overlapped. Let's see if we can Oh, perfect. So I think now that I'm looking at this, I want to move in. The intention is everything over a little bit. Although that's a open spot. Kind of don't want to trap that space by moving that over, so I'm actually not going to. I have these little pieces left, and I think I'm gonna use them across the top. Because why not? I have this whole page of stickers, and I'm kind of struggling to make, I'm kind of struggling to use up the whole page. So if I'm struggling to use up one page of stickers, that means I can easily decorate a whole nother spread with the second page of stickers. So we're going to make the most of these stickers that we have. Kind of want a floral, but not more leaf. I'm trying to sort of stay small up here on the top. I want the darker green leaves in there. I'll let that hang down a little lower, sort of like that one did. And now the question is, am I going to cut another sticker? I'm going to cut the end off another sticker, or am I going to use these? I think I'm going to use this up. I really only need one more. Oh, I really only need one more though. Actually, this is the same sticker, so I can use the other half of it. And then I'll have those two halves for my next spread. And that, my friends, is going to be our spread. I'm just going to find places to kind of tuck these. I'm going to tuck this back in the book, and then we're going to put it on the disc. And we are going to call this a spread. Perfect. Perfect. I like all of that being the same color. That makes my heart happy today. Or makes my eyes happy one. I'm not sure which. I like that. Ooh. And this is going to look so pretty with this cover. This cover just kind of screams fall, doesn't it? Oh, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I put this spread together today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button and check out that video that YouTube thinks you might really enjoy. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you have a great weekend or rest of the weekend. I believe this video goes up on Saturday. And I hope I see you in my next video. Bye.